Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. So, friends, I have huge news to go over tonight. The Internal Revenue Service has just released a big announcement noting changes that could negatively affect millions of Americans. However, there are some individuals that will now be able to claim at least $200 in extra stimulus relief money. Dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the latest breaking news in Congress. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. To enter the giveaways, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the Walmart gift card giveaway. And please stay tuned till the end of this video because I will be announcing today's winner.
I got to spend the whole morning with the East Central Kansas Model T Club back home. I even got to take a joyride in a 1921 Model T. Among many stories, I learned Americans were paying only 21 cents a gallon when this car was made. And it wasn't until 1975, 54 years later, that gas had doubled from that price, jumping from 39 to 53 cents. 54 years it took to double. I don't have to remind anyone that thanks to our president's energy policies and his reckless spending, he accomplished a doubling in less than 2 years. As we all know, gas is now over $5 a gallon, if you can believe it or not. We're seeing record prices and have gone now 16 days in a row without a single downtick. And this is why I'm here today to ask for unanimous consent to pass the Gas Prices Relief Act, which would bar any federal agency from finalizing any rule or regulation that would make it harder to produce American fuels. My legislation would send the right signal to American producers and investors. It would show them that the Congress sees the problem and that we're ready to address it. It would set us on a course to bring down prices at the pump, not with more reckless spending and more regulations, but by getting out of the way of American production and allowing them to power the world.
The Internal Revenue Service is still full of paper. The agency has been contending with a historic backlog of unprocessed tax returns amidst new crisis responsibilities, understaffing, and underfunding. A massive buildup of unprocessed tax returns, many of which belong to Americans who have been waiting on refund checks. Natasha Sarin, a tax policy and implementation counselor at the Treasury Department, has told Insider News. Dedicated IRS employees working through the enormous paper backlog are doing so with near obsolete technology and 1970s level staffing. It is time to deliver the sustainable resources for a modernized IRS every American can depend on. According to a 2021 report from National Taxpayer Advocate Aaron Collins, which is the IRS's watchdog, the agency's workers have to manually transcribe the data from paper returns, meaning that the IRS employees have to type in all of the information contained in those stacks of returns. IRS employees are also working on data technology. Some of the systems that they have been using for processing these returns date back to the 1960s. The backlog and outdated technology are both side effects of the IRS's shrinking funding and staffing. In the last decade, the agency's budget has shrunk by over 20%. But at the same time, the workforce has also shrunk by 17%. Collins, the taxpayer advocate, estimates that the workload measured by the number of returns has grown by 19% during the same period. The Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration estimates that the IRS has about 4.5 million paper tax returns awaiting processing. Delays in processing tax returns have meant that some taxpayers have waited months to get their refund checks. Without those checks, some Americans are struggling to afford childcare, groceries, and even their homes. According to the U.S. Treasury Department, increased funding for the IRS could make filing a lot more efficient. But there are a few changes that have also been passed. If you are self-employed or own a small business, you may soon be eligible for a little relief from the soaring gas prices. Starting on July 1st, the standard mileage rate, which is used to deduct eligible business trips in a vehicle on tax returns, increases by 4 cents to 62.5 cents per mile. According to the IRS, the new rate applies to trips during the second half of 2022. The rate for medical trips or active duty military moving will also increase by 4 cents, allowing eligible filers to claim 22 cents per mile. But the rate for charitable organizations remain unchanged at 14 cents. IRS Commissioner Chuck Redding said in a statement, "The IRS is adjusting the standard mileage rates to better reflect the recent increase in fuel prices. The changes comes as gas prices continue to hit records, swelling more than $5 per gallon throughout the United States. Annual inflation grew by 8.6% in May, which is the highest increase since December 1981, with surging fuel costs significantly contributing to the gain." So friends, what are your thoughts on this change? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Taxes were due about 2 months ago, which means by now, the IRS will either be giving you some money back or asking you to pay. And tax experts say it's extremely important to watch the mail for any notices this year. In 2021, the American Rescue Plan brought some financial relief for many struggling during the crisis. It gave tax breaks to people paying student loans, reduced taxable income and wages for low-income earners, increased the child tax credit, and paid it out earlier, and some even got a third stimulus check. But all these changes made filing taxes a lot more complicated, so many individuals may be finding out that they owe more money. Millions of notices are going out right now. Once received, the clock is ticking, with about 3 weeks to respond to these letters. The notice is called CP14. The IRS sends out a CP14 if it calculates that a taxpayer has a balance of more than $5 on their account, which can be related to a number of issues, such as failing to report some income or failure to pay a balance in full. The CP14 will tell you how much you owe and request a payment within 21 days, which notes that the letter is one of the most common notices that are sent to taxpayers. Well, my amazing and fantastic friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very, very much for joining me here daily and watching my video. The winner of tonight's Walmart gift card giveaway is Penny Mason. Congratulations, dear friend. Please note, if I have named you as the winner, do check your notifications page and send me an email. Or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.